What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best handheld game consoles in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you're looking to save a bit of money without losing quality, we say check out the Nintendo Switch Lite, also known as the best budget handheld game console that can be found on the market in 2022. When it named this new version of the latest console Nintendo Switch Lite, the company meant business. Lighter in price, yet heavier in tricks as well as weight. It is instantly clear that the Switch Lite will give the classic console serious competition. The device utilizes a mixture of the company's successful and proven technology unit and combines the detachable Joy-Con controllers in the main body of the console. It's like the Nintendo version of the PS Vita. It is exceptionally comfortable to use, and the only thing we can't get over right now is how light it is. The device is about 0.27 pounds more lightweight than the original Switch when in manual mode. It may not sound like much, but the difference is noticeable during use. Due to its compact design and weight loss, we see that the Lite will become your new travel companion. It can be placed easily in a backpack or bag. The OG unit is waiting at home for big screen games or intense Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe multiplayer sessions. When you access cloud storage, you have to click plus on each title to download it from the server. We still haven't found a game that doesn't support cloud storage, and everything runs smoothly between consoles and different clouds that access memory. Another consideration you could take into account when buying a Nintendo Switch Lite is the slightly reduced screen area. It's a 5.5-inch LCD screen compared to the 6.2-inch model on the original, but after a few minutes of play, it's easy to forget the smaller size. There is no compromise in terms of graphics, and both Lite and the original Switch offer the 720p HD resolution. Also, the Nintendo Switch Lite boasts a longer battery life, delivering about 20 to 30% more gaming time on a single charge. For the listed price, we are thoroughly impressed. If you're in pursuit of the top bang for the buck, we say look no further than the Nintendo 2DS XL, which rightly won the title of the best value handheld game console available on the market in 2022. The Nintendo 2DS XL is a synthesis of all the company's work over the past 2 decades. Roughly speaking, the team has offered a fusion of the whole family, especially the 2DS and the new 3DS XL. Thanks to its features, a vast catalog of games, size and price, this model is perfect for young and old to enjoy one of the best portable consoles on the current market, especially regarding the price-quality ratio. The device measures 6.4 by 6.3 by 0.8 inches and weighs 0.57 pounds. Although its screen and overall dimensions are 82% larger than conventional consoles, this model's lightweight allows users to play it without any inconvenience at all. The upper LCD screen measures 4.88 inches while the lower one is 4.18 inches, the same as the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Both play content at a 400 by 240 pixels resolution and have integrated multi-touch technology. Unlike the original 2DS, the new revision utilizes speakers with the ability to articulate stereo sound. The list of specs include a built-in microphone, 2D and 3D photo cameras, NFC Amoeba reader, Wi-Fi, an external SD card reader, and a 3.5mm jack port. The console is based on a 1300 mAh lithium-ion battery with autonomy ranging between 3.5 and 7 hours of use. Of course, this average duration may be shorter or longer depending on the titles being played, the brightness settings of the screen, and the volume of your audio output. Compared to other models, the autonomy of this new version is superior. The console is compatible with thousands of games due to access to DS, 3DS, and the new 3DS XL title catalog. Some of the top games on the new 2D XL are Dragon Quest VIII, Professor Layton and the Mask of Miracles, Luigi's Fairy 2, Legend of Zelda Connection Between Worlds, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, Castlevania Lords of Shadows Mirror of Destiny, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and many more. For the listed price, you can't beat this guy. The following product on our list of reviews is the GPD XD Plus, which deservedly won the title of the best mid-range handheld game console available on the market in 2022. The new built-in technology accelerates the system, which is now based on Android 7, to almost 90,000 Antutu points. This means almost twice as much power is available when compared to this model's predecessor. The GPD XD Plus model continues to use a 5-inch screen with 1280 by 720 resolution, but now relies on the much faster MT8176 hexa-core at up to 2.1 GHz. As for the GPU, the device sports the PowerVR GX6250. The main memory has been increased to 4 GB of RAM. The storage space itself remains at 32 GB or 64 GB, but it can be expanded via microSD. The rest remains intact, so there are still Bluetooth, VLAN, micro USB, micro HDMI, and 3.5mm audio output. The battery has grown a little bit and now measures 600 mAh at 3.7 volts. Last but not least, the much fresher Android 7.0 operating system should not go unnoticed. The surface is completely customized and can be perfectly controlled with high-quality Omicron. Alternatively, this can be done very quickly via the touchscreen. The pre-installed software is quite extensive. Under the hood, we'll find SNES, Game Boy, Arcade, Neo Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, and Dreamcast emulators that work really superbly and can be perfectly controlled with buttons and controllers. Just one click and the game will begin. Thanks to the higher performance, the Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, and even the Nintendo DS run smoothly on screen. The battery life is pretty good. Even with massive games, you barely lose more than 10% per hour. This way, a working time of a good 8 to 10 hours can be achieved. The charging process takes about 2.5 hours. The case is of very high quality and can be directly measured with the Nintendo DS. Finger pressure only suffers if the device is used for a long time and if your hands are a little sweaty. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. Up next, the silver medal and the title of the runner-up Best Handheld Game Console in 2022 was deservedly taken by Nintendo Switch OLED. The name of this new Nintendo Switch model leaves no doubt about its most important feature, the OLED screen. We're looking at a technology that makes each pixel in the image brighter, resulting in more intense colors, as well as increased contrast and brightness. This also affects the color black when viewed with better quality. As soon as you have the console in your hands, you'll immediately notice how everything shines in the front. We're talking about the same OLED technology that's used in high-end TVs, which is gaining more and more traction in today's tech world. However, unlike the standard model, with the Nintendo Switch OLED, the story has completely changed. Not only is its screen better in every way, but it's also larger, going from 6.2 to 7 inches after eliminating the unneeded black edges. In fact, despite the general dimensions being the same, you'll get the impression that the new model is huge compared to the original just because of the screen. And best of all, any of the titles you own are compatible with Nintendo Switch OLED. That is, it does not happen as in the new Nintendo 3DS that some games are distributed exclusively for it. This is not the case here, so those of you who are used to playing on a more portable mode will look like a big leap in terms of quality. Also, in addition to the outstanding screen, a new adjustable stand is built into the back of the console for those who prefer to leave the device on a table or shelf while playing in portable mode. As for the battery, to give you an idea, the original Switch had to run the charger between 3 to 5 hours depending on the title in question, while the OLED model raises the figure to 4.5 to 6.5 hours. Simply fantastic data that completely nullifies the rest of the family. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. And finally, we bring you the Nintendo Switch, the best overall handheld game console available on the market in 2022. We're looking at a machine that can be used and connected to a TV, as well as in portable mode thanks to its own screen and battery. With Switch, Nintendo wants to send a very clear message. Play it the way you want. So the first thing that surprises you about the Switch is that, indeed, the switch between the so-called TV mode and the portable mode is practically instant. Playing in the living room and then continuing the game in any other room or directly outside the house takes only a few seconds. In terms of specs, this model features an NVIDIA Tegra processor, 4 GB of RAM split between the CPU and GPU, and 32 GB of storage. It is a hardware mixture close to what many tablets have in store, a configuration that can offer graphics with a resolution of 720p on the touch panel of the console and up to 1080p on the TV. The quality of the touchscreen is outstanding. And speaking of specifications, we must not forget another fundamental element of the Switch, the Joy-Con controllers. These two small items are the other crucial parts of the console, and there is a lot more technology inside than you might think. In addition to being attached to each side of the Switch housing, these controllers can also fit into the so-called Joy-Con grip, a kind of handle that turns both controllers into somewhat more traditional controllers. Perhaps the stellar aspect of the Switch is its spectacular portable mode. We've never been able to play a machine of this power before and take it anywhere. As for the battery, if we consider the estimated duration of the game like Zelda is 3 hours of autonomy, the truth is that it seems small if you want to take the console on a long trip. Fortunately, the designers had the wisdom to include a USB-C port, which allows the use of any charger of this type. You wanted the best, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.